Law conference and the use of lethal force, gunfighting. Good topics all. And we tend to concentrate on the fighting part of it. That's what happened first. If you were ambushed someplace, then you had to control the ambush and succeed in your success. Absolutely. And so, but what if you did all that? I mean, have you read the news? Have you listened to the news? Have you seen the news? For goodness sakes, violence seems to be in every corner we look in. And so I think we live in a violent place. For sure, we do not live in a risk-free world. There's always something that could happen. And so saving ourselves from that is what this is all about. The first step would be the conference, maybe the conference with a gunfight. And so the gunfighting. And so you must win the fight. If you don't win the fight, you and I have nothing to talk about because that came to an end there. But for this video, let's think that, well, we prevailed in the fight. Okay. If you prevailed in the fight, then you're doing well there. What's next? The first fight was the fight on the street or the fight in your home or out in public. And so that's the first fight. You must prevail in that first fight. Because if you prevail there, as soon as you prevail, then comes along what? The second fight. And the second fight, if the first fight was about the gun and about the gunfight, the second fight is all about the aftermath of the first fight. Wow. What comes in the aftermath? Well, that can be very important because for some of us, we can easily win the gunfight because we've trained long and hard for that. We're at the range all the time and we shoot nothing but bullseyes. We're faster than lightning and we prevail in the fight itself. And then we lose everything in the court fight. So the court fight is something we tend to put on the back burner. I think we should train equally for both the gunfight, better do well at that, as well as the court fight. And the aftermath is all about that. Because if you're confronted in that lonely parking lot or someplace, right? If you're confronted with a life and death threat and you succeed in ending that threat, do you think somebody called 911? Of course they did. Do you think the cops are coming? Yes. And so when the cops come, what do they know about what happened? Only what dispatch told them. What did dispatch tell them? Gunfight, man with a gun. What do you look like? Man with a gun. So some of this will be teachings all about what to not look like when Officer Callahan rolls up in the Crown Victoria with a shotgun. And so that's what we're going to be studying in this course. And so then how to handle the aftermath. In the aftermath, are you safe? That's part of the aftermath. If you're not safe, my goodness, get safe. If you solve one problem, be sure there's not other problems. Don't win the gunfight and then lose the brick fight. And so learn all about that. And then what else can be part of the problem? Well, others at the scene. Is everything secure? Don't know. Is anybody hurt? Are you hurt? Are you injured? Do you need medical help? Did you have people with you? Do you know other innocent people there that may need some help? All those are going to be considerations. So learn about those considerations and have a plan going into it. Because without a plan, I'm telling you, Mongo the meth head, he had a plan. He woke up this morning and says, you know, I'm all out of meth. I guess I'll go down to that mall where all those rich people stay and I'll find one rich person. I'll take their life so I can take their money so I can buy me some more meth. They're not thinking straight. They're meth heads. And so with that, you must be able to control that environment because he's violent. Do you think if you run into him, how will you do? You know, he's practiced for this day. He's done it before. How much practice have you done, not just for the shooting part of it, but for the aftermath part of it? You might win the shooting part and lose everything else in the aftermath. That's what this is all about. That is the aftermath of the gunfight. Some details, we'll cover that at conference. I sure hope to see you there because there's a lot to do.